Why is it that every time you promise yourself you'll start saving, you don't? Your paycheck hits. You feel rich. A week later, you're broke again. It's not just bad budgeting, it's your brain. Today, I'll expose the psychological traps keeping you from saving money and exactly how to break them. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see saving in a way you never have before. And I'll even show you how the wealthiest 1% use psychology to build unstoppable financial habits. Imagine this. You're at Target for toothpaste. You walk out with $80 worth of stuff you didn't plan for. That's not stupidity, that's dopamine. Your brain releases feel-good chemicals when you spend. It's a reward loop. Saving? No instant reward. It feels boring, restrictive, even pointless. That's because we evolved in a world where survival depended on immediate use of resources. We were never meant to save. We were meant to survive now. But here's the twist. Back then, it was berries and firewood. Today, it's iPhones and overpriced smoothies. Same brain, different jungle. Now here's the scary part. Credit cards, buy now, pay later apps, even social media, they're designed to exploit this ancient brain flaw. They keep you stuck, spending, regretting, repeating. But what if I told you? You could reprogram your brain to crave saving just as much as spending. Saving starts with identity, not math. When you say, I'm bad with money, you're reinforcing that identity. Instead, start with, I'm the kind of person who saves automatically. Then back it up with small wins. Set up automatic transfers right after payday. Use the 10-second rule. Before every purchase, ask, will I care about this in 10 days? Gamify your savings. Use apps like Capital, Yada, or Acorns to make saving fun. Be honest. Have you ever regretted saving money? Exactly. Now here's where it gets exciting. Once you've rewired your habits, you create space, a space to grow wealth. But saving is just the beginning. What you do with your savings changes everything. Saving money is not the goal. Investing it wisely is. Think of saving as your launch pad, not your destination. Even small amounts, saved consistently, can unlock opportunities like buying your first stock or starting a Roth IRA. Here are 3 stock ideas to consider once you've saved your first $100 to $500. Stock suggestions, beginner friendly. 1. VOO, Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, diversified exposure to the top 500 US companies. You're basically betting on the US economy. Historically, a smart long-term move. Second SCHD, Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF. Great for passive income lovers. Reliable companies, consistent dividend payouts. 3. AAPL, Apple Inc., strong brand, consistent growth, and a product ecosystem you probably already use daily. These are not hot stock tips, they're wealth builders. The earlier you start, the more powerful compound interest becomes. And it all starts with your next dollar saved. So now that you know why you can't keep money, are you ready to learn exactly how to invest your first $100? If you've ever felt stuck between spending guilt and saving confusion, you're not alone, but you can break the cycle. You've taken the first step by understanding your own psychology. Now take the second. Click the video on screen right now. How to invest your first $100 and turn those savings into something that works for you 24/7.